Hi, welcome everybody to another awesome episode of Boxed In. I am your co-host, Jill Diffenall. This is my co-host, Eric Morton, and his wonderful kitchen, where we bring you Boxed In most weeks.
Happy Friday, and in the back we have our producer. Her name is Lee. Some of you know her as the Cookie Boss. She's our camera operator, producer, director.
Sanity reinforcer.
Helps us with stuff. Happy Friday. It has been one heck of a week. It's been a heck of a 2 weeks. For those of you that didn't see, we did launch our first episode back from News Tonight last night. Some wins, some lessons, new equipment, new people, new team, new location. So it's been a fun challenge. And I think by the end it got kind of sorted out, but it was a little rough. The takeoff was a little rough. The landing was a little smoother. And now we're here. By the way, I want to thank all the WIGS that came to help. We had WIGS.
Shout out to Emma to
Cooley,
Mike
Graney,
to Pete, Mike's brother Pete, and Chris Izzo. Thank
you to those WIGS for helping us get the studio across the line. We did post a TikTok today that Sam, our social media manager, posted. That was just kind of a time lapse of, I just take a little video every day as I went through the studio and just so you get an idea of like what we were dealing with. So that's all set. Also, all the team, Jason really busted his hump. Jill, Eric Wolf, Guy, who's new to our team, Tyler Mann, graphics and things like that. So heartfelt thank you to everyone involved in making this happen. It's only up from here. We're going to figure out this new studio equipment. It's called TriCaster. We'll just keep getting better.
Our behind the scenes people, Darius, Katie, Trenton, soon to be Jake. We have
people coming in, people that know more than we know.
It's all going to get worked out. Bear with us. It's all going to get worked out.
Now, my elaborate studio setup here has worked pretty well. I've really trained a lot to learn how to operate an iPhone and
you have multiple
microphone.
Pieces of equipment.
I do. So we're no slouch here in my kitchen either. The first thing that we do on every Boxed In episode is we unbox a new bourbon. So I've never needed a bourbon more than anyone this week.
Right.
This one comes to us courtesy from one of our friends. Who's responsible for this, Jill?
Curious Axel.
Axel
brought this bourbon, and this is really for you, Eric. So you are absolutely the one who needs to unbox this.
I knew there was a reason you told me to wear this shirt. The Brow Brother, but look at this. Look at these handsome gentlemen.
What's up with this?
Here,
I feel like
Lee, why don't you show the people? Here, you can set Poppy down. There it is. I don't know if this is good bourbon, but I like their logo.
It's kind of crazy. It's super close.
Yeah, it's super close.
But yeah, Axel was out shopping for some things, and he was like, "Oh my god, I found this bottle of bourbon. You'll never believe it. Looks like exactly like."
Oh, we're just missing glasses. We need some whiteout.
Yeah.
Put glasses on that guy. Put a little whiteout on there, and that's Axel. Well, we'd have to shave his head too.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Anyway, we have glasses. We do it on the rocks around here, of course.
For those of you who were in the studio last night, if anyone in our audience tonight was here watching us last night, welcome, hello, thank you so much for coming. But also, you guys got a very special treat of Axel warming up the crowd, which was a remarkable experience. I actually want to see, I think we recorded it, and if we recorded it, I'm going to see if we can get that video and post it for WIGS.
Oh, it was great.
It was a really amazing, once in a lifetime.
Imagine a very small crowd, but a very excited person with a microphone going, "All right, Orlando, how are you? Left side, let me hear you." I don't know. It was really fun.
Section.
Yeah. All right. You want to pour these? I did injure myself this week.
Eric has literally gone through blood, sweat, and tears for the studio this week.
Works now. Sure. This is not very brown.
No, it's not.
This is
look
this
at
is
bottle.
I went a little I'm getting closer to hydrated. Let me see. What does it say here? Let me put the lid on it.
It's only 41%. That's a pretty low proof for a
82
bourbon.
82 proof?
That's pretty low for
This
bourbon.
is this is for hydrating. Poppy has some strong opinions about this bourbon.
It's practically a liqueur.
She's running around and will not let our stage manager Poppy is totally unhinged, and executive producer Lee is trying to catch her. She got away.
Puppy's gone wild, ladies and gentlemen.
You never know what's going to happen on live TV.
Welcome to live TV.
All right, I'm gonna try this. This is like really light amber color. This is almost looks like my ice has melted.
A little bit. Let's try it. You know what?
Anyway.
It's drinkable. Like it's
drinkable.
It's not.
This might be put in the mixer category.
This might be a mixing bourbon.
Like if you're one of those people that drinks like Jack and Coke, maybe be a Jack and Bro guy.
Maybe a little bitters, a little Luxardo cherry. We're all set here.
Yeah. So we will take your questions live if you have them. We're happy you're here. I don't know how many people are watching, but welcome.
Got a hi from Henderson. I don't know if that's Nevada.
Okay, well, hello. If it's Henderson, Nevada, that's great. That's Vegas. I love it. And Poppy's licking people now.
She's a dog. That's what
I'm going to say something I don't think is controversial.
Say it.
My title says something about we're opening Wishables that are incredible.
Well, yes.
I have to say these Wishables look pretty crappy.
Okay.
So I hope I'm surprised.
This is up there with Coco level of disappointment. And actually, Coco wound up not being a disappointing series because the Dante and the Dante variant were pretty epic. I have a lot of concerns. If we didn't have this show to unbox things, especially Wishables, I don't know that I would have bought this.
These
series.
even feel like lighter and cheaper in the packaging than
Right?
regular Wishables. I'm going to give the first one a shot. So there are 4 Wishables, but there is there's Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Violet, and Dash, and then
Jack
you
Jack
can
is
get
cute.
Jack. Just buy them like off the rack.
The Jack is super cute.
And then there is a variant, I'm told, of Elastigirl.
Yes, Mrs. Incredible is the variant. She is in an Elastigirl costume.
So as you can see, these all look the same. So
They're
I
all
don't
people
know.
with 4 arms and
I don't
4
know
legs.
how we're supposed to squeeze these and tell one from
This
another.
is going to be one of the most challenging.
Feel Violet's
Hair.
Yeah, be careful how you say that.
Yes.
Well,
All right.
you've got Dash's hair is bigger,
Okay.
and Violet's got a headband
Let's see.
on.
I'll do the first
I
one.
was in the store. I bought these in World of Disney on Wednesday when Wishables, because Wishable Wednesday is the first Wednesday of the month. And so I stopped over at World of Disney on my way to the studio, actually, to help get things set up. And there was another lovely lady who was also looking for Wishables. She was absolutely a Wishable connoisseur, as was I, and the two of us stood there and we're like, can you feel it? I don't know, how do we tell? I don't know. And I'm like, I feel like the feet might be different between the women and the men, because the women have, on the package, it looks like they're wearing heels. I feel like the feet are pointier. Can you feel the hair? I bet we can feel Violet's hair. I don't know if this is Mrs. Incredible. Mr. Incredible has this little sort of like curly thing in the front of his hair. Can we feel that? Like it was an ordeal. I stood there for quite a while, and I still have zero confidence in this set of Wishables.
So I'm going to just say I think this might be Mr. Incredible himself.
Okay.
Yes, it's that bad.
Eric's grip strength is
I have no grip.
inhibited.
Yellow hair.
Yellow hair, good sign, good sign.
Monsieur Incredible!
Incredible.
Monsieur Incredible! There we go. That was a good guess.
That was an excellent guess.
So it's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here. All right. So this one.
Oh, wait. We need Lee to describe their butts.
No, there's nothing remarkable about the butt.
So I feel like this one has a lot of hair going on.
And is Violet's hair longer than her mother's? Yes.
I'm going to guess, and I don't have a lot of confidence, that this is Mrs. Incredible. No? Nope.
It's Dash.
It's Dash. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's
look at
something we can grab. We should be able to grab his hair.
Oh, look at that.
His hair
You
is
can,
like a, look, you can flip it down.
You can.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
This is a little.
It's good information moving forward.
Yeah. That's a lot more
Oh,
hair
here it
than I
is.
expected Dash to have. I just expected it to be like a bump.
He's cute.
Okay, I think this might be the variant. Elastic Girl, I'm guessing. No, I see the golden hair, the locks.
It's another dash.
Monsieur Dash.
Okay, so I'm gonna predict that we have like 8 dashes. We have 10 Incredibles,
He
Wishables.
grew up to marry a woman who was good at making spices.
No,
Mrs. Dash.
it just showed.
Right.
Sorry, oh, Joe's picking now.
I'm gonna go with this one. We have the whole setup. Oh God, I'm worried this is another dash. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a violet. Maybe it's a violet. Let's hope it's a violet. No.
I see a lot of yellow hair reflection there.
Another dash. Wow, lots of dashes in the house.
We're gonna have 8 dashes. We have four Wishables and 3 of them are dash.
Violet. We'll go
Violet, you're turning violet. Please don't be dash. Yeah. Violet.
Violet. Her hair also can be mulleted.
Her hair looks like the Little Mermaids. And the Little Mermaids.
From the side, she looks like Velma. Scooby-Doo Velma.
Can you tell a different? Their shoes do look a little. Yeah, the girls have pony shoes.
That's really hard
And
to
the boys
feel.
have round shoes.
This might be. I'm gonna try to call Mrs. Incredible again. I don't have a lot of confidence in that at all.
I would love that.
No, but it's another violet.
All right, ladies represent.
Does she have different colors of headbands?
No,
They're all
No.
orange.
they're both Velma. Jinkies.
Are these really the Incredicoaster? So, if you read the package, just FYI, every Wishable series is actually Disney Parks attraction or Disney Parks based. And so this is actually it says on the front, the Incredicoaster series. Now, is it really the Incredicoaster? I mean, was Coco really attraction themed? I don't know, but they're at least trying to make it sound that way.
All right, I'm gonna guess that this is Mr. Incredible.
We only have one of those so far. Don't be dash. Don't be dash.
Don't be Dash.
Ah.
He was upside down. That's why I had trouble. It was a what do you call that? Breach.
Breach.
He was a breach. It was really difficult for me.
All right. I'm gonna call this as maybe it's Mrs. Incredible.
I love it. I want to be Elastigirl.
No, it's Mr. Incredible. I'm really bad at these.
Yes, you're incredible.
Again, real quick, we have a couple left. Shout out to the WIGS, WDWNT Interglobe Society. You can find out more about joining WDWNT.com/Patreon or patreon.com/WDWNT. Also, want to remind you to check out the carousel of products. New stuff went up last night from the opening of our new studio.
Oh.
We have shirts that say I was there. I think we can still sell them to you even if you weren't. We have pins. We have, I don't know. We have a number
Special
of items,
things.
a number of special things.
Yeah.
So check that out as well. Also, we are premiering a new show on Sunday, a new old show. It's called
Park Center.
Park Center, but it's like Park Center 2.0 or 1.9
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a new
2.0.
version of Park Center. It's going to include pressing issues. It's going to include lots of panelists that you're used to seeing on other shows. So please check that out. That's going to be on the main channel. You're here on Unplanned Downtime, but that will be on the main channel. So that's going to be kind of the flagship show of the main channel now.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be our Sunday night, all your parks news. Not just Disney parks, Universal parks. So we're going to give you a whole roundup of all the news that happened over the course of the week. all across Disney, all across Universal, and then we're going to have pressing issue style discussion at the end of the show. Look for that to premiere this Sunday night at 8 p.m. on youtube.com/WDWNT.
Steve wants to know if there will be a post, if it will have a post show.
There will be a post show. Yes, WIGS will be getting their Park Center post show back. So Park Center is going to be 90 minutes, and then there will be a half-hour post show for our WIGS members at the end of Park Center every Sunday night.
Correct.
Jasmine Slater wants more outside the bubble with Jill.
Aw, thank you.
Thomas
Here
wants
we
to
are.
know if Jason is hosting.
Jason
no,
is not hosting.
Rob Whiteside will be hosting. So there you have it. Jason, maybe he'll stop in for the occasional rant. I don't know.
I think we could probably, I don't think it's unreasonable to expect a Jason Diffendahl rant on Park Center upon occasion. There will probably also be a Jill Diffendahl rant. Mine are smaller, but probably more incensed. Shorter duration, but lots more packed into that.
Younger sister has to be able to like condense her argument into more fury and less duration.
I talk a
So-
lot faster than Jason, so it's like the same amount of words, just in less time.
I'm going to say this is Mrs. Incredible. I really have no idea, but she's the only one missing.
I can't believe I will have bought 10 Wishables and not have a Mrs. Incredible.
Can you mind? These are also harder to open than your average Wishable.
These are.
It's not just my hand. Oh my god. Dash's superpower is the ability to
I have really
reproduce
bad
like a
news.
rabbit.
I have really bad news.
Yeah, I saw.
Really bad news.
That one is blonde.
So this one, I don't know if it was like that when I bought it. It's also been sitting in my car for 2 days. Maybe this is an effect of the Florida heat. But the seal popped on this Wishable right at the top where the little hook is. And you can clearly see in this bag that there's blonde hair. I don't have a good feeling.
Get your Dashables now.
Oh, but at least it's
But
not
it's
Dash.
Monsieur Incroyable.
At least it's not Dash.
Yeah, we only have 5 Dashes.
We only have 5 Dashes.
Dashables only available at Walt Disney World.
We have 3 Mr. Incredibles.
There's a lot of blonde hair.
2 Violets. Violet, you're turning violet.
And no Mrs. Incredible,
And
no
not a
Elastigirl.
single Mrs. Incredible nor Elastigirl.
Did you buy it?
All right, Poppy, here you go.
I did not. I have not yet obtained a Jack Jack.
I'm just kidding. I didn't give your Wishable that you bought.
You
to my
can
dog.
absolutely give your dog a dash.
Give your dog a dash.
Do you have a dash?
Dog
I have a dash.
She wants to be on.
Oh, she wants to be on camera. Okay.
Wants to say
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special appearance right now from
Our stage
she's
manager.
very excited.
far and away the most adorable member.
Look how
of our
fast she's
team.
growing up. She's getting heavy.
I know, she's so big.
Oh, she wants you to hold her.
You gotta put your arm under her butt.
I know, but my left arm is not super good right now. So there you go, pop star. There's the pop star, and
Look how much fluffier her tail's
she's,
getting.
her tail's getting fluffier. Her teeth are getting sharper. Her grip is getting better. She's able to jump on the couch now. Oops.
Really? She can jump up on the
yeah,
couch?
she's
She couldn't
trouble
jump
now.
up on the
She's-
couch like a week ago.
we did get a fence put in, so she has a backyard to just run crazy in once it stops raining one of these days. And
It's Florida in July. That's not going to happen for a while.
so, but she's a sweet girl, right? So yeah, you can sign up to meet her.
Sign up to
We'll
meet
see.
her.
Yeah, this it's coming up in October.
There's going to be a Poppy meet and greet.
Poppy meet and greet. One lucky winner. And I guess that brings us to the end of this episode of Boxed In.
I feel like it does.
It's only 19 minutes.
19 minutes. Sometimes they're long. Sometimes they're short.
Let's talk about this, Eric. Are there any special moments or memories from the premiere of News Tonight last night that really stood out to you?
Well, I will tell you, it was weird for me. People asked me because there were wigs there that I had discussions with.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can tell, I think people can tell when my fingerprints are on a show. And or maybe when they're not. People that watch often anyway. My fingerprints were not present on the show. Unfortunately, I was unable to write. I was too busy, so I didn't write anything. No jokes, no monologue, no bits, no nothing. Finally showed up at the end for the panel discussion, but other than that, I was really almost a non-participant. Unfortunately, my job was to just get the studio ready, which the studio was ready. There were technical errors, but they weren't due to construction. They were just due to the nature of us having to use a new system, learn a whole new system.
cameras.
So, and
Pretty much everything we did on the technical side was all completely new last night.
I will share this too. We did hire someone whose only job is going to be to run these productions and who has a lot of experience running this stuff. So right now it's being run by just people who are like, I'll try to learn this thing and push that button. So yeah, it will continue to get better. The studio I think is beautiful. It will continue being beautiful.
I do think everyone really enjoyed the studio.
Yeah.
Here's another tidbit. I don't know if did we talk about on the show last night that our new Liquid Magic set, because we had Liquid Magic on the show last night with Pete and Nick. Our Liquid Magic set takes place on top of the TV console that used to be in the lobby of the yacht club.
Right. So if you ever had kids watch that TV while you're checking in at the yacht club, on one side of there is of that piece of furniture is it's the big anchor that you see when you're doing Liquid Magic, and just like a cool beautiful bar or buffet. And on the back side is a flat screen TV that's still mounted there from where kids used to watch cartoons while their parents were checking in and things like that. So we own that now.
We own that now.
And that is the bar top for Liquid Magic.
Yeah.
We have we have a banner in the back that is from the 25th anniversary of Hollywood Studios.
Oh gosh, and all the stuff in the front.
All the stuff up front. We hung a ton of cool stuff. Lee hung our beautiful sign. Lee's really talented with that type of stuff. And then Tom's family hung all the paintings and pictures around. By the way, I didn't mention it. Tom's family, they showed up.
They were there almost all day, every day.
If you've ever wanted to watch 3 people argue over how to hang a picture, it's hilarious. It's fun. They're great people. It was a lot of fun. But they got all
mom and his
pictures up.
cousin were arguing about whether or not women should wear pants with pockets at one point, and is that really a controversial issue of the day over here? Tom yelled at his dad over an Everglazed donut on my behalf at one point. It was fun. Tom's family is fantastic. Huge shout out to them.
They came all the way down here from New York for the debut of the studio. They came all the way down from New
York. They wanted to see it because they're really invested in this too. They've been supporting Tom with WDWNT from the beginning, and they are just wonderful people. And I love being able to spend time with them every time they're here.
What is it, Lee? What can we do?
Steve, I don't know if it's Normalstein, said, is it possible to have a WIGS exclusive video tour?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
I'll
probably do it. Now, I will say some of the wigs there last night were doing I know that Mike was doing I don't know if that
live
was
video. I know.
I don't know if that was on Zoom or if it was on FaceTime or if it was somehow in Discord. If you're not a Wigs member, they have their own private Discord community that they communicate in. But I know he was doing that from the ribbon cutting on. I have video of the ribbon
I do as well.
Cutting. I'll be happy to give everyone a tour. I will say there's one room of the new office space that is not ready. That is going to be I call it exhibit space. Tom calls it museum.
The museum.
I don't think
there were a couple of wigs last night. We got a special little peek into the museum.
That will have some pretty cool stuff, but we don't have the display cases moved over yet. No. We're kind of in a state of flux still. The priority was get the studio operational, and next will be
things will continue to progress over the next couple of months probably.
Plussing it.
Yeah.
So Kyle sent us the Chew Bee. That Chew Bee now lives in the studio. It's a little Easter egg. A little Easter egg when you come to visit. It's lives up above the Liquid Magic set. The Osprey now lives above Tom's desk up in truss.
We have a truss that's
a lighting truss,
metal brackets, and it's a perfect place for an osprey to nest. Ospreys like to be at the tallest point of wherever they can find to dive down and seize upon their prey.
And I'm sure the harmonious ring that was sent in will go there soon, and some of the other things that viewers have sent in. We will continue plussing the studio. Unfortunately, the priority has just been getting it done. And then the flooring did not get done, which means that yours truly gets to take the whole studio apart so they can come in and put the floor down and go back and put the whole studio together again. So there will be another stressful week for me. So if you're in the Orlando area and you got a strong back and lots of willpower, hit me up.
If you're a WIGS member, we'll give you goodies out of the uncatalogued prize wall.
We might have snuck some black market prize wall stuff to the WIGS that showed up to help.
They were happy. Again, huge shout out to Emma and Mike and Peter and Chris. You guys really.
They were on their vacation.
They were on their vacation, and they really came through and helped us out, and they are rock stars. You can find Emma on this upcoming week's episode of Ink and Paint on July 14th, this Wednesday at 8 p.m.
What are we talking about?
Emma, Desi, and Ashley, and we're talking about Black Widow because Black Widow drops today. So we're going to be talking about Black Widow and the female representation in the Marvel movies. So Emma, Desi, and I actually went and filmed a little bit of stuff at Springs that we'll show you. And
can we do a preview of that? Like, female representation in Marvel movies is pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
Who's the strongest Marvel superhero?
Captain Marvel.
That's right.
No.
Who's the weakest? Black Widow.
Probably Black Widow. Oh, arguably, I would actually maybe argue Hawkeye. Because if you're talking weakness both physically and mentally, I kind of think it's Hawkeye.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I will.
Yes, Lee.
I will throw him under the bus.
So you have several people talking about hoping to visit, and a few people have offered to help.
All right.
If you are a WIGS member who's willing to help, please email wigs@WDWNT.com. Let us know when you're going to be in town.
One of these beauties could be yours for a few hours
You
of
could
work.
have a live from
Yes,
TV
Lee?
Dash.
So, like, hold on. So you've got Julie Bernard and Brian Layton, all these people willing to
Oh,
help.
I think we know Julie's coming to a show in the near future.
Poppy?
I believe.
But you also have someone offering to unhelp named Andy Superworld who says he doesn't have a strong back, so he can't help.
Oh, that's my brother Andy. He is worthless when it comes to this type of help. So yeah,
Those fighting words,
I will
Andy.
pay you to stay away.
Jasmine's gonna make cookies and drinks. She can't do the flooring. But she's
Andy
gonna-
promised he will drink margaritas with me. So
Okay, well there we go.
And I have to take him to Wawa.
He's never been to a Wawa.
Yeah,
So
Wawa sandwiches are legit.
Yep.
that could be an interesting 20 minutes.
We don't
All right.
call hoagies here though.
I don't have anything else to share. Do you? Any
no.
parting thoughts? All right.
Parting thought. Just thank
Go
you
watch
guys all for being
Black
here.
Widow. We'll see you on Sunday for whatever Park Center.
Park Center.
Pressing Park Center
Pressing Park
issues.
Center.
And we'll be
You
back
might
with-
see yours truly on this coming episode of Park Center. That might be a thing that happens.
Won't see me.
Eric maybe in the background, like passed out.
Like
in
with
the
a hammer.
studio. Yeah. If you hear like ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk during Park Center, it's because Eric's working in the studio.
If you hear curse words, I apologize ahead of time. All right. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week.
Next week.
Same
Oh, and we're
time.
gonna have a special guest next week, aren't we?
He's in the chat now. So
He's
yeah.
in the chat now. Special guest on Boxed In next week.
And we'll leave it with that. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.